Hey, it's Jay, and I am sweating so bad. For this week's video, I am going to be showing you the behind the scenes of making my recent video. I edited myself into Mako Mermaids. I want to talk about and show the behind the scenes of the costuming, the filming, and the editing, and I want to show you what I did to edit the video. If you haven't watched my new video, go check it out, or watch this one and then go check it out. Let's just get on to this video. For this video, it didn't have a lot of costumes or a lot of costume changes. I only wore one basic outfit for when I was a land person, and then the main costume for this video was, of course, the mermaid tail. Surprisingly, my grandma did not make the mermaid tail that I used for my video. She's actually never made me a mermaid tail, which is surprising by the amount of costumes and things. This mermaid tail is from Fin-Fun Mermaid Tails, and it is the Tropical Mermaiden tail, and this is the closest enough tail that I could get to look like the tail from Mako Mermaids. Fun fact is I have been swimming in mermaid tails from Fin-Fun for almost over 10 years, since I was 11 or 12, maybe even 10 years old. I've had at least 3 other different tails from Fin-Fun, and I still swim in mine. I don't care. I do not care if I am 22 years old, okay? I like to live my H2O mermaid fantasy. It is a basic fabric tail with a monofin. It's not that crazy. It's very simple. I wish it was a silicone tail. However, I do not have the budget for it or the strength and the training to swim in a silicone mermaid tail, so Fin-Fun it is. I am very dedicated to my craft, and I did swim in a mermaid tail. Filming this video took about a week. I think I was filming for 3 days.
Get me out of here. Hey, 3-on-1, you're gonna lose. Hey, 3-on-1, you're gonna lose.
So I just filmed all of the scenes that I needed to of me dry in regular clothing, and now I'm doing the scenes where I'm a mermaid. I have just a few that I have to film. So I get in the shower and I get my hair wet, and now I'm going to be taking hair gel and putting it in my hair to slick it back more. Okay, so I just did that. I don't know how it looks right now. But then I'm going to put body oil on my arms and my stomach and my chest. And this honestly makes me feel so gross, but I'm just doing it for an added on effect. For the underwater filming, I used a phone case that I got off of Amazon. It's for scuba diving and stuff. And I used my old phone, not my new phone, because I did not want to risk it when I was testing it out. I had my camera set up, and I just swam forward, backward, this way, at an angle, and I just did it a bunch of times over and over again, so I make sure I get a perfect, good enough shot. so now we are on to the editing portion of this video, because you may think that I just stand in front of a green screen and then put myself in scenes, which I did do. When I started doing that, but now I like actually fully like edit the clips the best I can. So I edit using Final Cut Pro. Right off the bat, the first scene that you see in this video is the intro. Now, I knew that I wanted to edit myself in the intro, which is from season 1, and they're swimming. This is obviously not going to look real because I'm not actually there. Keying out clips of me swimming is so incredibly difficult. Like, you can't really do it. Like, it's not going to be perfect. I masked out every movement, which is just me swimming forward. And then the original clip of it is actually super blue, and I took the color boards. I did a lot of different color masking on me and the tail to get rid of the blue tint. This is like the closest that I could get to making it look real. Not real as in I'm actually there, but like just much more better as I'm not blue. Just this part alone took me 2 hours to do. For this clip of me talking to Rita, it's just very simple. I take a screenshot of the shot that I'm putting myself in, and I use either Photoshop or Retouch on my phone and remove whoever I'm removing or replacing, an object, whatever. And then I put it through Final Cut, and then I blur it, and then I just put me over it, and then I try to match the coloring the best I can. For the scene where I transform into a mermaid, I did a lot of editing with this. I knew I wanted to do special effects, and I actually can't do special effects or animation with Final Cut Pro. I don't have Premiere Pro, I don't have After Effects, which is where I could really get like some good effect. But I don't know how to do effects, and I don't know how to do animations, so I do it the best I can. And what I actually did is, and what I always do with special effects, is I look up overlays on YouTube or Google, sometimes stock, and I mess around with those. So for when I transform into a mermaid, what I really did is I used a pool water overlay. I screen recorded it, and then I just edited it. So I changed the opacity. I masked it around me so it's around me. And then for the gold shimmer, it literally is a gold shimmer overlay that, again, I just masked and put so it kind of looks similar to what actually happens in the show. I actually did a lot of editing on the tail. I did a lot of coloring. The tail is very orange, but in the show it's actually like very muted. Like it's a silicone tail. It's like supposed to look realistic, and it's like all like not so bright. So I tried my best to make it not so in your face, and so I did a lot of coloring there. I will say that probably one of my favorite scenes from this entire video is when Zach and I are like using our powers at the cafe. In this scene originally it's Undina, and I just took Undina out and put myself in. So again, I just removed her and blurred the background, and then I did a mask of the table, which I think it looks really good. Like, it looks like I'm actually like sitting at the table. The hardest scenes that I had to edit would have to be when they're in the moon pool, because I'm not actually there and I'm not in water. And then also too, when Carly finds out that they're all mermaids, that scene was very hard to do color-wise because it's just like there's light, like it's actually outside. Like, I'm in my room filming with a green screen and 3 lights in front of me. Like, it's not going to be the same, but the idea is there. Like, I edited myself into the show. Like, there's definitely an improvement of my editing if you were to look at Zombies, the first movie, and then looking at Zombies 3 that I did a year ago, and then looking at my videos now. Like, I always say, like, my Stranger Things video is probably one of my favorites and best because of the lighting, and then like also Mean Girls is one of my favorites. I have definitely improved a lot. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and follow all of my social media. If you are interested in hiring me as a video editor, I do have a Fiverr account and a portfolio for JV Productions. You can watch one of my recent YouTube videos talking about that. It'll all be in the description. You can shop my merch at shopcraycrayjay.com. I have hoodies, crew necks, t-shirts, stickers, and I will see you guys with my next video. Not sure what it will be yet, but stay tuned.